So this medevac is for a young man who is in a very remote area. We don't exactly know the exact case, but he's in quite a remote area. We have to bring him out to the hospital. He's unable to walk and he's really at his deathbed.
Sa kabundukan ng Palawan, may ilang komunidad na malayo sa libre at pangunahing healthcare services. Kung may kritikal o nag-aagaw-buhay na pasyente, airlift ang pinakamabilis na paraan para makapagbigay ng agarang tulong at madala ang pasyente sa pinakamalapit na ospital.
It may take a couple hours to get to the hospital where we can get him out in 10 minutes.
Walong taon ng volunteer medic ang 34 anyos at American-Chinese pilot na si Julian Lui. Kapag may health emergency, iniraradyo ito sa kanya mula sa bundok.
Really out in the middle of nowhere. We don't exactly know all the details. However, he is very jaundiced. His organs are starting to shut down, unable to walk and just barely conscious. So he really needs help to get out to the hospital so that he can get the care he needs.
Noong araw na yun, kailangan niyang i-rescue ang isang binatilyo na ilang araw nang nanghihina at naninilaw.
Oh man, he's so yellow.
Siya ang 16 anyos na si Darnie.
The board, I have to hold his arm straight because he keeps forgetting. If I could get it back, that'd be great. If not, see.
His head the other way. Oh, I see.
Bukat ka?
Oh, there we go.
Nah, sorry. Salamat. Magsambi atin bahong kay.
Maybe a little bit more.
Salamat. Sampi. Sampi.
Okay, you'll need this because you will call the hospital, not me.
Makalipas ang halos 5 minutong flight, nadala sa ospital si Darnie.
Yeah, because his pressure's dropping, that's why.
Yeah, but then I already crossed grip the.
Oh, IV. IV.
Nasa kamay niyo.
IV.
Taong 2012 nang unang mapadpad sa Pilipinas si Daniel. Noong 2015, bumalik siya bilang volunteer pilot sa Philippine Adventist Medical Aviation Services o PAMAS. Pero nang makita ang malaking pangangailangan sa pag-rescue ng mga may sakit, itinatag niya ang Palawan Helicopter Partnership. Kasangga niya sa misyon ang helicopter na binansagang Dragonfly o Yellow Bee.
It's a self-supporting, it's non-profit, and all of our work for the helicopter is through donations. So I don't receive a salary, I'm not paid at all, but even the fuel, the maintenance, everything for the helicopter is funded through donations. Most of the people that we fly are natives or people from remote areas that cannot afford emergency medical evacuations or the support.
Halos linggo-linggo may natatanggap na emergency call si Pilot Daniel. Kabilang sa kanyang na-rescue ang 65 anyos na si Malnasan. Nangingitim at mistulang nabubulok kasi ang kanyang paa bago mapasuri sa doktor. At kung hindi ito maagapan, kakalat ang impeksyon at mapuputol ang kanyang paa. Sa halip na manatili sa ospital, si Malnasan bumalik sa bundok. At kung walang helicopter, aabutin ng 12 hanggang 15 oras bago marating ang kanyang bahay.
He said he's asking for you not to help him because he wants to hold.
Taga kasan niya kayo dito ya. Nakauli ka na ito.
My sunglasses fell.
Aktigin sa dabay siya.
But I pray that you would make that his time here to be abundant and that he may enjoy the rest of his years without trouble. Lord, I pray that you'd help his wounds to continue healing, that the medicine he has will help. So this is a 1959 Alouette 2. As you can see, it's quite old and it's almost like a work truck. So we're always flying up in the jungle, getting it dirty, coming back. So you can see it has some jungle mud and wear and tear. But of course, you know, we always carry our first aid kit. We have oxygen masks, materials.
That's very important.
Some more gauze, gloves, more oxygen. So I also carry tools because sometimes you never know if you're going to break down. So it was originally military green. But because we fly into areas where there's rebel groups, then we don't want them to mistake us for the military and like shoot at us or something. So we painted it a bright color so they know that for medevac, you know. You can see here, 153 US gallons, so that's 3 drums.
And 3 drums cost how much?
Well, I just bought 3.5 drums and it was more than 60,000.
60,000.
Yeah.
So how many hours they're going to use that?
So 1 drum is about an hour.
That's very expensive.
It is expensive.
And how do you maintain this helicopter?
So of course any parts we have to order from the US or whatever, but we're also certified mechanics, so we do the maintenance ourselves.
Ang operating cost para sa isang oras na lipad umaabot ng 30 to 40,000 pesos kasama na ang maintenance sa helicopter.
Because that's like 1 hour of flight.
Makalipas ang mahigit 1 taon, muling binisita ni Pilot Daniel ang kanyang na-rescue na si Malnasat.
How do you greet him?
That's like magandang umaga in Palawan.
Malamang masugbo. Hello po. Kumusta po kayo?
Nasa pangangalaga siya ngayon ng mga volunteer ng Palawan Aid International Kabatangan View Schools Incorporated. Putol na ang kanyang kanang binti. Mayroon siyang gangrene. Ibig sabihin, patay na ang body tissue sa kanyang paa dahil wala ng dugong dumadaloy. So that's his foot before.
If they don't amputate,
The infection can spread to his body and yeah, he could die from that.
so how do you feel now seeing Tatay again?
I'm happy he's alive and smiling. I was really concerned at first because we had a really hard time convincing him to come because he was afraid of amputation. He didn't want amputation. And I told Seth, the nurse, I said, if he doesn't fly out and get it cut off, then I don't know how he can live, honestly, because the gangrene was so bad that it's only a matter of time, you know.
Pero maging ang mga daliri sa kabila niyang paa, nag-uumpisa na ring mangitim. Kumakalat na rin ang impeksyon.
Medicine. So this is how they make sure he takes the correct meds every day. They tie a knot so that he will remember every time. Then he will take whatever meds at once, and then the next knot is like the next day.
Sa tingin nyo, bakit kaya nagkaganon? Nagkaroon ng komplikasyon? Yung paa?
Ato kanakuan ko. Ito ubos na pagbibig ko ato na pito condition. Nila dito pito
Also his
condition.
finger.
Ay, with his finger.
Ato tindoklak ba sila ato. Kahit tinomi na ako ito.
Dahil hindi na makalakad, inaalalayan na siya sa kanyang pagligo.
Kapan?
Ini naman eh.
Sige na. Kapan mga pamana at danom.
Ayan, nalagyan mo ng sabon.
Sakit?
Sakit eh.
Pang tikas ating tikan niya. Kapag walang mag-aano sa kanya, kapag walang magbibisit, hindi din siya maliligo. Hindi sila sanay na maligo na everyday. Kaya paminsan kapag nandito ako, sabihan ko siya na maligo. Sabi niya malamig daw. Malamig siya. Kaya kailangan mo talagang sabihan na maligo everyday para maayos yung niya, paa. It does, it's antibacterial. Yeah,
Alam na ni tatay, oh.
yeah, did a good job.
And he knows the proper way of putting it, I guess.
Sa tulong ng Brooks Point Municipal Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office, muling dinala si Malnasan sa Southern Palawan Provincial Hospital para sa kanyang follow-up check-up. Alinsunod sa No Balance Billing Policy or Public Act 10606, libre ang serbisyong medikal sa mga mahihirap o katutubo.
Hirap ng puntahan yung area nila. Kaya yung mga binababang pasyente dyan ay lumalapit din naman sila sa munisipyo. Kasi ang pondo namin ay nasa MSWD. So kung ano yung kayang ibigay ay binibigay naman namin talaga. Ina-assist din nila kung ano yung pangailangan ng isang pasyente.
Ini.
Ito,
Isuga.
dito. Ito na yung part ng balat niya na nawalan ng supply, nawalan ng blood supply kaya siya nangitim. Definitely kailangan natin ng siyang ma-work up, x-ray no, para makita natin yung structure din sa loob. Kapag hindi naagapan, magiging katulad siya nitong mapuputol din siya. Since meron nga underlying condition like diabetes, ang wound healing ay hindi ganun kaganda. Kaya nag-develop ulit ng gangrene. No? Yung gangrene na tinatawag, yun yung pagkabulok ng viable part ng balat. No? Not necessarily balat or some part of the body. Kapag hindi na bigyan ng agarang atensyon, yun tuloy-tuloy nabubulok hanggang sa nasisira yung paa. Pwedeng mag-lead sa amputation or pagkaputol ng paa po.
Pinayuhan si Malnasan ng doktor na manatili sa ospital. Pero dahil nakaramdam ng takot, mas pinili niyang ipalinis na lang ang sugat.
Sir, linis lang po ha. Tay, anesthesia lang po ito ha para hindi masyadong masakit. Sorry. Sorry.
Si Malnasan sabik nang makapiling muli ang kanyang pamilya. Pero sa kanyang sitwasyon, nagdadalawang isip daw ang kanyang pamilya sa bundok.
Kapag naririnig niya yung helicopter na dadaan dito, gusto niya talagang umuwi. Gusto niya na talagang magsabi niya sa akin, kailan ba ako uwi doon? Sabi ko na naman, uwi tayo kapag okay na yung paa mo. Kasi nasanay tayo na kapag meron kang magulang na kailangan ng tulong, tinutulungan talaga natin kahit hindi na nakakalakad. Pero hindi kami ng pag-asa, wala ng pag-asa na kami patuloy tutulong sa kanya.
Ang batang na-rescue ni Daniel na si Darnie na nag-aagaw-buhay at naninilaw noon, muli niyang nakita.
Darnie!
Yes.
Anik ka! That's Darnie, the one you helped before?
Yeah.
Anik ka? Hello, Darnie. Ayan. Ikaw pala yung nakalungan ni
Wow.
Pilot Daniel
You're
before.
so different. He looks completely different. I almost don't recognize him. Of course he looks healthier, but also he looks younger too when he's not sick. And here he was so jaundiced and yellow because his liver was failing, and so he was very weak. But right now he looks in good health. Just really grateful that he had the opportunity to continue his life and that he's doing well and living a healthy life now.
Anong pakiramdam na na-meet mo siya ulit? Nakita mo yung taong tumulong sa'yo? Ha?
Don't thank me, but thank God. I'm glad he's has another chance at life. I'm so happy to see he's doing well.
Well, we're very grateful to have Daniel and his commitment. And, you know, he stayed long term. And sometimes that's difficult to find people that are willing to stay long term when they're not getting paid. He's not getting paid anything. Our ministry doesn't pay him anything. You know, he's getting funding that he generates from the states and stuff. So it's a blessing not only, you know, to have him as a pilot, but also to have his, you know, connection resources that largely, you know, bought this helicopter. And yeah, we're just grateful for his commitment to continue serving as a volunteer, even though it's to no financial benefit to him.
Hindi madali ang magligtas ng buhay, pero kung kayang maagapan ang mga iniindang sakit ng mga katutubo, handang tumulong si Daniel.
I don't see myself going anywhere else in the foreseeable future. I mean, I feel like this is where God has called me to serve, and so this is where I am serving, and that's really is my motivation to stay. Of course, America is my home. It always will be. That's where I grew up and where I'm most comfortable. But I'm happy to serve here because this is where the need is, and I don't really have any thoughts of leaving anytime soon.